Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan coming to you live from GreenAer. We promote what's good and great about our town, our people and our business every single day on our channel from Mullingar in Mullingar. We're in GreenAer and it is an electric bike company here in Mullingar. It's out in Lochshever Park. It's Unit 5 and today we're going live because Alan has an amazing bike. This is, we're always talking about top of the range, but this is on top of the range. This is an amazing bike as well. So we'll just bring you in and we'll just introduce our good friend Alan, the manager of GreenAer Ear in Mullingar.
GreenAer. Hi Ray, how's things?
Fantastic, Alan, and absolutely great to be back. We're indoors today.
Indoors, a bit cooler outside.
You have a Reise Müller. You're very fond of the Reise Müller.
Yeah, we love them. I suppose they're a massive seller for us. And I suppose, as I said before, they're the Rolls Royce bikes.
In the background, you have a red one there. That's a different machine altogether.
Yeah, this is a D-Light, it's called. It's a Reise Müller D-Light, and it's got a battery pack here, rear suspension on it, nice air suspension in front as well. So beautiful bike.
I love the colour. Now,
It is very nice.
to the bike that we're going to show off today, what have we got here, Alan?
Yeah, so this is the Reise Müller, German manufacturer. It's called the Homage, which I suppose would be, Homage would be respect. So this is a bike you really need to respect. Beautiful dual suspension bike. And when I say dual suspension, I mean there's two suspensions on it.
Show me.
Yeah, so you've got this front suspension up front here, a near suspension. So that is fantastic. It's 100mm travel, so that means there's 100mm of movement in that up front. So when you hit a bump, you feel that. So like this is really, really comfortable. You would not feel a single bump in the road with that, because it gives with you. And then unique to this, it's got because a lot of people come in, they're looking for double suspension. Now double suspension will work on a mountain bike. But they're looking for maybe step 2 double suspension. This is the bike for them. We also have the Levo in the step 2 model in Reise Müller, but it doesn't have dual suspension. So down here in the back, if you look in there carefully, you have a lovely suspension hidden in there.
Wow.
You see it? And that gives the whole bike, look, springs there. So it's built into that. So that's traction control is what the Reise Müller call it. That means if you hit a bump, this bike sits on the road. So it doesn't, normally you hit a bump, the whole bike bounces, but this here,
Wow.
so this whole frame is joined there. So that will, when you're riding along, it's like sitting on an armchair, because that whole bike just sits along and it doesn't bounce around. If you pull the brakes with the traction control, it's sitting. The whole bike sits on the ground with you. So it's nice and comfortable. I suppose it's probably the most comfortable bike we have in the place here.
Who would buy this bike? What area would you like a customer for this bike?
So this is two batteries or a single battery. So somebody that want to go on that long tour around the country on our Irish roads and wants a little bit of suspension and don't like the big high bar to get their leg across. So they have a nice low bar with it and they want to be comfortable. So this has a capacity with the dual battery is 1250 watt hours. So the capacity maybe carry 180 kilometers on one charge. So, and when you get to their destination after 180 kilometers, believe you me, you wouldn't feel, there won't be an ache in your body. Really enjoyable cycling, something like this. So you could load this with panniers here in the back, and you could also load up this here, or you could throw a wee trailer behind it if you wanted to.
Really?
Go on your camping trip, you wanted to go around the wide Atlantic Way or cover the country, go up to the bad roads in Leitrim or Cavan or whatever. We've no bad roads here unless I'm sure you haven't.
No, just hop.
So this one has a Bosch motor hidden in here, right? So this has got 85 Newton meter torque. So this has a wee sensor. So it's got a pedal sensor, it's a motor sensor, and it's a torque sensor back here. So the torque sends message every 1,000 messages to the motor through the sensors to give you that power. So it's sending a message there all the time. So it's throwing in the power in behind it. This one's it comes in a few variations. This one is an MVOLI gear system in the back, which is called a variable gear system. You turn the lever up at top and you see it moving down there. So that's nice. It's forward there is nice and low. So if you're going up a little hill there, you see it? and then back to you is nice and flat. So you're on the flat there. It's a really smooth system, no noise, no rattles. And then with the belt down the back here, you don't have to chain, you have no rattles or the oil on the chain. And this is the kind of lifetime sort of a thing. The rear hub is a lifetime sort of a thing. It's a maintenance-free system. There's no opening of it or anything. It's all enclosed. It's running 2 cables here in the back, and there's a little tensioner here in the back as well. So you can open the wheel, take it out if you want. This has balloon tyres here from Swalby, so that's adding a little bit more of traction to the road as well. And nice and wide, balloon tyre, nice and comfortable underfoot, you know. So you can, this particular one, if you look here in the back, is a 45 km/h one. So it has running lights on it all the time, and it also has a brake light as well. You see it there?
Oh, wow.
So when you hit the brakes, so this will go up to 45 km/h if you do want it to. It has a wee horn in it because it's going that little bit quicker. And
It's like a little car.
this is like a little mini car. The discs are that little bit bigger for grip as well. And you have a 4-piston brake here in the back from Agora, so they will stop you really sharp, you know. And the same up front. Up front, then you have a quick release wheel with a straight through axle. You hop that out and it slides out. And I want to show you the batteries. So this comes in a few variations. It comes with single battery if you want, and it also comes in double battery. So if you open that key there, and you open that there, can you see that?
It's coming around to you now.
So look at it there. Open there, put your finger in there, and the battery comes out. And you can charge the battery off the bike or charge it off. Coffee. Yeah, lovely coffee.
Fair play to Orla.
We'll have a cup of coffee. And then that's your charging port there up front.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can plug the bike in there, or you can take the battery out. Also, you have your wee bag up the front. This is a new addition from Reise and Müller. It's a nice comfort bag. Look, do all your shopping or pack your clothing in there if you're staying over in a hotel or B&B over around the country. And you have a rack here in the front.
It's interesting the way that works. It's so simple but so classy.
Yeah, it is classy. It's part of it.
Yeah. You're not going to lose the bag anyway. Ah, yeah.
There's a wee strap on it then if you want. An arm strap.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can use it as a bag as well while you're on tour.
It looks very, very fancy. You have the M99 super bright lights front and back from Supernova. So that's fantastic. Now, this is a comfort model with the handlebars. So if you want to look up at the front here, let's go around this side.
Oh, yeah. They're like steered.
Yeah, so this is the comfort style. Comes back here. Nice upright position. You also have adjustable stem, which tilts back to you if you want a little bit more height. This is your control. You have a dimmer on the light. So really, to be honest, you have everything in this. You see that's a dimmer. So if you were blind and the car's coming to meet you, you can dim it down. That's
and underneath there, what's this one?
Yeah, so this is the little secret. So this is suitable for urban or rural cycling, I suppose. So if you're in the city, if you press that button, if you look back here, it's called a dropper seat post. So the seat post goes back down.
Oh.
So it means that you could start off and put your feet on the ground each side, and you're low to the ground.
Right.
Yeah. And then when you go off on your cycle, you can come and you press the little button, and it hops off back up. Also, this is suspension saddle, so that gives as you're riding, as well as everything else. So you have plenty, and you have a nice gel saddle there from Looking, 3D skin. So look at the comfort in that. So you want, as I say, you're going to be really comfortable in a bike like this. This comes in a 49, 54, and 56 centimeters. So the 49 will work for someone around 5 foot. Then it comes in. This is the deep blue metallic, so it's nice.
It looks grey, like, yeah.
Kind of grey blue, yeah. It's nice metallic. It comes in a white as well, and it comes with single battery or double battery like this. It comes in standard speed 27, and it also comes in 45 km/h. So you kind of decide what you want. If you want to improve the gear system on the back, you can move on up to a Rohop 14 speed, which will cost you a little bit more. The bike you're looking at here is 8,800. If you want a higher spec with the Rohop, you're going up in price. If you want to go back down to the lower spec on it with a standard display and a standard 625 battery, you're dropping back approximately about just a little over 7,000. So this is a lifetime purchase, and you'll be out every day.
The height of that bike, so what's the size of that bike?
This one we're looking is 54. So a little bit probably suitable maybe for 5'6" to 5'9", that kind of height, you know.
I think that people sort of, the point we're trying to get across as well is that we have all different sizes here for different people.
Absolutely, yes. So, I mean, if you're looking for something dual suspension, this is the bike for you with low step. If you're looking for something high suspension, high bar, you're looking at the D-Light or the Super Delight, which has got dual battery, but this is a single battery. That's comfortable, very comfortable bike as well with the dual suspension. You see that in there as well. So that's two options in your dual suspension bikes.
Brilliant.
In Reise and Müller at times.
We have some friends looking in. Paula Burns, Seagrave's watching in there, and Susan McDonough is there as well. And we'd send an invitation to them, but and Sally Taylor is on board from Derry. So
if you'd like to come down, take it for a spin. We've GreenAer here behind us, and there's a wee hill out the road there with some trees as well. So if you want to come down, this is a test bike. Take it for a wee spin. I'll go with you and try it out, and then you know yourself for that suspension. So this is the way.
well, there you are, folks, and that's the man himself. There's a whole big crew in here, but they're all out delivering bicycles at the moment because it's so busy and coming up to Christmas. So from myself and Alan and all our friends here at GreenAer, Orla was going to make coffee, but she's had to disappear.
Where's the coffee? A cake, so we need.
As well as that, you get a coffee down here as well, and there's always a great welcome here in GreenAer. What's the phone number there again, Alan?
So it's 087 216 3786.
Brilliant. Thanks for looking in, folks. Share with your friends and call in. We're open how many days?
We're open 6 days.
6 days.
Yeah.
We're always here.
Thank you.
Bye now.
See you now.